Hi Aquarius, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you for the week of April 4th. Okay. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You might check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to see a more complete picture, or if this does not resonate with you. Okay. You have the brown bear spirit. Take time out. Okay, maybe that means you've been very busy. Something's going on in your life where you need to take a vacation or, just spend some quality you time. Okay. Chaos and conflict. Yeah, looks like something might potentially be going on during this time. And I would also like to thank you very much for being a part of this channel. It means a lot to me. So, thank you. All right, let's see what we have here. Success. Yay! That's good. Very good. I'm not a fan of the chaos and conflict, so I'm glad that success is there. All right. See what your overall energy is. Okay, you have the Page of Swords. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents carefully. Okay? And the short version of that is it's a learning energy, one where you are learning to think clearly and communicate with authenticity. Okay? Let's get some cards and then we will talk about this and take clarifying cards if we need to, which I think we might end up because I would like to take one for chaos and conflict already. Okay, let's see what your first card is. Three of Wands. Okay. Yep, one more. Queen of Cups. That's a beautiful energy. Okay. Okay, let's get another card. Well, looks like this one wants to come out. The Ten of Wands. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups. That's a lovely energy. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper here. And see what we find out. All right. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Six of Cups, which is nostalgic energy. The Moon. And at the bottom of the deck, the very best card you can get, the Sun. Beautiful. So your very last card is the Sun. Wonderful. Things were going to turn out fine. Okay, so let's talk about this for a minute. You have success, and I do believe that means everything's going to turn out wonderfully. Far upper left, you have success. Far bottom right, you have the sun. Things are going to be fine. Here you do have chaos and conflict, so that means there's something during this time that is most likely going to be a challenge. Here, your overall energy is one of learning how to think clearly and communicate authentically. And you're in control, learning how to be in control of that, okay? The brown bear spirit is letting you know that you need to take some time out. So at some point here, you need to take a rest. Actually, I would say any point in here, if it gets challenging, take a rest. Refresh yourself, get clear-minded, and then come back and deal with it if there's any challenges. Okay, here you have the Three of Wands, and that is like a midpoint energy where you've put something out there and you're waiting to see how it's returned to you. Okay? Here you have the Queen of Cups, an absolutely beautiful energy. The Queen of Cups is all about love. What she does out of love. She is the mother archetype. Beautiful. Here you have the Ten of Wands. This is where you're dropping the burdens. So it's an end of a cycle and the beginning of something new. Okay? Maybe that's where the chaos and conflict comes in. You know, there was something that happened, and the result is you're saying, I'm done. Dropping the burdens. Here is the Knight of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. The Knight of Cups is a slow-moving energy, one that is all about the love. And romantic love, yes, but also the love of art, poetry, all these beautiful things. So it's a wonderful energy to have. A very pleasing energy. Okay? Now here you have the Nine of Pentacles, which says you're very happy and content with your abundance. Here is the Six of Cups, a nostalgic energy. One where you think back about the past and it makes you smile. You know, it brings back warm memories. It also says that somebody from the past could potentially be coming back into your life. But I do think it's more than that. Here's a little boy giving a little girl a cup with a flower in it. And to me, that adds a very caring, compassionate energy, okay? At least in this deck. Some of the decks don't have it like this, but this one does. And I really do feel that way about this card. Here you have intuition. And then it's saying, use your intuition. It's what you feed, okay, as well. If you feed the good side, it will grow. If you feed the bad side, it will grow. Whichever side you do not feed will wither and die. So make for sure you're feeding the good side, okay? And it's also talking about, you know, things aren't as clear at night. So by using your intuition, you will be able to find your way down this path much easier, okay? Things will be more clear when you use your intuition. And you have the Sun, which is the best energy in the entire deck. It is almost like where miracles are normal. Totally abundant, happy, lucrative. It's a joyous time. It is the shine your light kind of energy. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's get a few cards. See if we can gain a little bit of enlightenment here. Let's take one for chaos and conflict. Okay. Two of Swords. It looks like at some point there is going to be a decision that needs to be made. And this, according to this, you're going to put yourself in isolation. You do this deliberately because you have these choices and you need to make a decision. Okay? Let's get a card for the Ten of Wands. Okay, this was wanting to pop out, and this is the same energy as your overall energy. And so that is the Ten of Wands where you're dropping the burdens. And I would say this, it's your overall energy, but I would say this is saying, you know, you're a student, you're learning how to think clearly. You're seeing the reality of a situation, and you're done. You're dropping the burdens and going on. So I think that goes back to here. There is something that chaos and conflict, something going on in your life, and it doesn't show it here, where you have to make a decision. And over here, it looks like you are making the decision. It's the decision to drop the burdens. Be done with it, okay? Let's see. What else should we take a card for? Let's take one for the... Didn't even get it out. I was going to say the Three of Wands. You have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups. Here, you put something out there and you're waiting to see how it's going to come back to you. And it's a Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups can talk about romance, definitely. You know, a romantic relationship coming in. Very, very interesting. So maybe you put something out there to a romantic partner. You're waiting to see how it's coming back to you. And this card also says, don't just stand there and wait. Take action. Help yourself. Go forward. You know, don't just stand there, because you could be standing there a while. Go forward. Help yourself find out what's going on. Okay? So, let's look and see. Okay, going by these, all right? You're standing there waiting for a response. You started something or said something, had a conversation, something, and you're waiting to see how it's returned to you. What is coming back towards you? And you have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful, filled with love, happiness, and joy. The love of all things beautiful. So it looks very positive, okay? You have that energy here. And the cards at the bottom of the deck can influence these other cards, right? So this looks beautiful. The Queen of Cups. What she does out of love. And here is, you know, a loving, compassionate energy, as well as being a nostalgic one. So this is wonderful. And I'd say this is wonderful because you are waiting for a response, and the response here and here is filled with love. Very happy with your abundance. So abundance, of course, can mean money, but it can mean anything. It could be love. So this looks very positive. Here, I would say, is the challenging part. It's saying use your intuition. Something is going on in your life, or was going on. Okay, chaos and conflict. You need to make a decision. Your overall energy is the Page of Air, which is the same thing as the Page of Swords. Thinking clearly. So you are thinking clearly, and you are putting this conflict and chaos behind you. You're dropping all of the burdens. And to me, this is a good card. Whenever you can drop the burdens, good thing to do, okay? And you're using your intuition and your clear-headedness to do this, which is bringing about this beautiful energy. So you're going to be totally successful. But here it's saying, take time out. And so what I feel about that is this chaos and conflict where you need to make a decision. Anytime during this time, if you feel overwhelmed, stop, take time out, clear your head, and then come back when you're refreshed and deal with it, okay? maybe we should take a card for the brown bear spirit. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Six of Swords. This is talking about leaving a place that no longer serves you and going to a very happy place. One that serves you well, where there's peace and happiness and joy. So this reading is getting clearer and clearer, okay? And it's turning out to be beautiful. Here, and I would say this is something that already exists, probably. It's a challenge to deal with, and you know it's really reached the point where you have to make a decision, okay? So you use your overall energy, your clear-headedness, your intuition, to make the best decision, which is to drop all the burdens. So it kind of almost looks like potentially there's two separate things going on here, or it could be one thing that has two aspects to it, okay? This challenging one where you're dropping all the burdens, you're letting it go, taking the time out when you need to, and you're going to a place that will serve you very well, and you're letting go of the problems, okay? Which is bringing you success, okay? Right here. You put something out there and it's coming back beautifully. Potentially a new romantic relationship, or if there was a problem with your relationship, if you're already in one, maybe it's all cleared up. But this is a beautiful energy, okay? And so is this. This is one that I'm just getting the feeling that is not superficial in any way, shape, or form. It's a very deep kind of love and appreciation, okay? Anyway, yeah, so the end result is the very best energy possible. Total success, okay? So, let's get some cards from the universe. So yeah, if there's timing involved here, I'm sure this, more chaotic time is prior to this beautiful time, okay? So, you could probably feel quite comfortable in that if there is a problem, that you are going to take care of it very, very well, and it's going to end up being a very positive result. One that's going to end up in the very best energy possible. The Magician. And the Magician says, you have everything you need with you and within you to create the reality that you want. It's an action card. It's saying, you go and you take the action. Use your practicality and your magic to bring into reality what you want. And it does look like you're doing that because you put something out there, taking action, and it's bringing sweet, sweet results. Okay, let's get another card. Okay, this card is the very same thing as this card. Okay, standing there waiting for your ships to come in, waiting to get the results of whatever it is that you put out there. So this is, I think, the universe's way of just saying I meant what I said, confirming that that is actually going on. Okay, this energy. Yeah, it looks like the universe is kind of telling the story here. This energy belongs with these, okay? The chaos and conflict, a lot of emotional distress. It could be anxieties, fears, anger, sadness, depression, challenging, totally challenging, to the point that it creates an ending. Chaos and conflict, you go inside to make a decision, you decide you are dropping all the burdens. So yeah, The universe will usually give me at least one card that makes reference to a problem if there's a problem area. And I'm sure that's what this is. So we know for sure now, which, we would guess anyway, that there was a lot of emotional involvement here. You're thinking clearly. That's how you're able to make these decisions so well, of dropping the burdens. Yep. And here it's talking about midpoint energy. You put something out there and you're waiting to see how it's returned, taking action. And then you have the magician energy, which is saying, create your reality, go forward, do this thing, create your reality. And it results in a celebration where you get together with everybody you love, lift each other up and celebrate. So it is totally confirming this reading. And remember, the very last card we took, absolutely beautiful, it's a sun. And the very last card from the universe is a celebration. So, yeah, you're going to have a moment, but you're going to get through it just fine. And you're bringing in some beautiful love. But do remember, anytime if it gets too stressful, go take some time out so you can get refreshed and handle it the way it should be handled. You don't want to be in this energy, okay? Let's get a charm and see what we get. Beautiful. You have angel wings. That means the angels are going to be with you during this time, helping you and guiding you. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. I hope this reading helps. And if you like it, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.